This is Set Free Ministry, and this is my testimony. So I came from Ukaipa all the way to Hammond, and that's the first ministry I ever encountered. And that's the first encounter I got with Jesus, was in Hammond, Liberty Ranch. And I did 30 days over there, and I got kicked out. And then when I got kicked out, I called my brother Corey, and then I told him everything that happened at that ministry. He came and picked me up, and then I went to his house, and I met him. I met his house. I met his family. I met his little sons. I met his cousins, and I was living there for like 2 months. And when those 2 months were going by, I was losing God slowly. I was losing Jesus slowly, and I wasn't really in my word at that time either. I really didn't read my Bible like that either. So when I was living there, I was just living for myself and doing my own will, and it wasn't God's will. So when one day, I did wrong, and I went back to my flesh, and then that's when everything happened. That's when I lost it, and that's when I lost everything I had. I had everything good, but then everything happened. The devil got to me, and I was in the streets for like a day in Hammond, just, because I wanted to do my own will. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. My brother Corey wanted me to go to a ministry, and I was too ignorant and too selfish that I wanted to do my own thing for a while. And then those couple of days, that's when I was sober for like 3 months, 4 months straight, probably more. But then that day I got kicked out, I went to go back. I went to the liquor store and I got myself a Fireball. I got myself a sack of weed, and I chugged it and I started smoking it. And then I didn't hear God no more when I was high. All I heard was just the devil saying, "Oh, you could have done things better. You could have done this better. You could have done it this way. You could have been smoking. You could have been getting away with it." I didn't hear God no more at that time. I was high. I was just drunk. And it was just one day, one night, I was gonna try to do my own will, but then I went to the park and I forgot my backpack. I was gonna go to work the next day, but then I left my backpack, and then it had my apron, it had everything in it, so I couldn't go to work that next day. So what I did, I just told the homegirl to come pick me up. And the homegirl came and picked me up. I was staying there for like two or 3 days. And then that's when I got kicked out in there, and then I was homeless in Marina Valley for a little bit. And then that's when I met this guy. He was a black brother in a lowrider in a Cadillac. I was talking to him, and he was talking to me, and I was telling a little bit of my testimony. And he was telling me, "Brother, just get it right, the phone is not even, it's just a distraction." I was telling him about the Set Free Ministry too, because I was already thinking about going the next day. But then something told me, like, you know what, just go the next day, surrender. And that's what I did. The next day I surrendered. I went to my mom's, and I told her where I was going. I was going to Set Free, Lake Elsinore. And then things like that just started happening. I started getting blessings. She's like, "I'm happy for you. I'm gonna give you a hotel. I'm gonna give you a hotel for you to go in the next day." My sister's gonna give me a ride the next day. And that's when, the next day, I just went to the ministry, Set Free, Lake Elsinore. And that was the best thing that happened to me. Because now I changed my life, and now I'm over here trying to change others' lives too, because it's not about me no more. It is not about me no more. It's about other people now and the Lord. It's not really about nothing like that no more. Once you encounter Jesus, it's not going back, because you know the word. So if you know the word, then it's on you if you messed up, brothers. And that, I encourage you guys to get in the word like us. And if you're out there struggling, you get to set free banning or set free, any set free. But this is my testimony. This is Anthony Ramirez, set free banning.